Alicia has the morning off. We also have big news here at home. Huge changes in the weather coming in almost every part of the state. So that's why our meteorologists issued a weather impact alert. Warm today and then heavy rain and snow tomorrow. So our team issues weather impact alerts for a number of scenarios, from life-threatening weather to nuisance situations that could impact your plans. Let's get straight to meteorologist John Ziegler in the backyard with the timing and the impact of all this. Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning. Well, first off, I'm not wearing a coat, so I'm not saying you got to go coatless because I don't know how you enjoy the weather, but I would say coat if you do it, shed the layers, because the start of this is very warm. The impacts are all over the place, from crashing temperatures tonight to rain and snow, and maybe all of the above. The impacts, like I said, warmth, yes, but storms possible from that warmth tonight southeast of the metro. Rain to snow. We're looking at a chance for rain in the morning Saturday, but really I've shifted this a little further back into the weekend. That means a little more impacts on Sunday morning instead of Saturday morning. The snow is going to be mainly Saturday night. We're going to need the umbrellas and possibly the shovels. Most Minnesotan thing I've ever heard. Hey, it's not your imagination. There were some rumbles of thunder southeast of the metro here. Eau Claire getting some of this right now, and you can see that moving through Menominee here on 94. If you're traveling into Wisconsin Dells, that area, they've already got some of that rain. Why is it already raining? Well, the warmth. Warm temperatures are pushing in. Warm fronts like to drive what we call lift or energy, and that's going to be the same reason we have that chance for storms tonight. Obviously, 80 degrees at this time of the year kind of makes the atmosphere a little unsettling. I'm going to go for it. 75 degrees. Anything south of the Twin Cities is an absolute gem during the day today. Then we'll time out the storms, and it's wild to me that there's an ice storm ongoing today in Grand Marais in International Falls. One for the ages here for your Friday. We got a lot to talk about here. We'll time it all out for you in your forecast coming up. Good thing it's a quiet morning on the road, Cece.
Oh, absolutely. Good morning. I hope your Friday is off to a good start. I'm not seeing anything crazy happening on the roads, especially with that rain and snow coming in much later. But I did get reports a few minutes ago of in Prior Lake, Burnsville. This is Highway 13 showing you here live, and Hastings, Highway 61. Reports of some damp pavement. So it's nothing that's causing slowing or crashes, but an update for you if you live down there, drive down there, just watch out for that. Overall, though, crashes at a minimum this morning, especially compared to yesterday morning. 2 minutes ago, check that crash map. Nothing as of 6:03. You should have a fairly quiet commute today. Take some time, stop for coffee, stop for some breakfast. You'll have time. Jason.
All right, Cece, thank you so much. Let's get back to that breaking news in Southeast Asia. A violent magnitude 7.7 earthquake hitting Myanmar just a few hours ago, so strong that it's causing major damage in Bangkok, 800 miles away. Audrey's at the live desk, and you've been tracking this last couple of hours. Unbelievable damage here, Audrey.
Yeah, Jason, really hard to imagine in cities of these sizes. And when you look at this map, you get a better sense of just how far apart that 800 miles really looks. This is the epicenter, Mandalay in Myanmar, all the way down to Bangkok, Thailand. Again, 800 miles between these two cities. Yet leaders in both countries have declared emergency zones within the last hour and a half. Now, I want to talk about the skyscraper collapse in Bangkok, Thailand. In the last 5 minutes, Thai defense officials report 90 people are missing amid the rubble. This is information that just came in. The Associated Press says 2 people are dead so far. However, we expect those totals to change. The skyscraper was under construction in another part of the city. I found video of a skyway bridge connecting 2 buildings. One building was swaying a little bit more than the other because there was a large split in the skyway. This is obviously an ongoing situation. Now, according to the United States Geological Survey, it's not just the 7.7 quake that's doing the damage here, but also a 6.4 magnitude aftershock. And in the last half hour, back out here on the live desk, we did get some new video of a deadly mosque collapse in Myanmar. Remember, this is where the epicenter is. CNN is reporting 3 people dead in this situation here. It's been a little bit slower to get information out of Myanmar than Bangkok, but this is video that we just got in. Now, 7.7 magnitude quake is considered strong, and the U.S. Geological Survey says only about 15 of them happen across the globe each year. I'll have another update for you in 30 minutes.
And when you can feel the earthquake almost 1,000 miles away, you know it is a powerful one. Shocking images there. Audrey, thank you. Well, this morning, Minnesota's 2 biggest state worker unions say they're weighing all options on how to move forward after Governor Walz announced state workers will be required to be back in the office at least 50% of the time starting in June. The governor says The move will help promote collaboration at state agencies. His decision follows orders from St. Paul's mayor to bring city employees back to the office a minimum of 3 days a week, starting on Tuesday. But state workers and the unions representing them say they were blindsided. Union reps say they haven't ruled out potential lawsuits or strikes, and there's now a protest planned this weekend at the governor's mansion.
We have helped recruit and retain a qualified, dedicated workforce that wants to come to work and do their jobs. And they've been doing it for 5 years, more efficiently than ever.
Now, the governor's office says there are roughly 40,000 state employees in Minnesota, and about 60% already work in person. We have reached out to Minneapolis asking if they have plans to bring city workers back to the office, but we haven't heard back. A cold case killer who confessed to his crime in a jailhouse interview with our Lou Raguse 2 months ago knows this morning that he will spend the rest of his life behind bars. 84-year-old John Miller pleaded no contests and yesterday received a mandatory sentence of life without parole for the murder of 25-year-old Mary Schleiss from Minneapolis. In court, the district attorney played a clip from Lou's interview to show Miller's lack of remorse, saying this statement speaks volumes about Miller's character.
How often did the crime pop back into your head? How often did you think about it over the last 50 years?
Hardly ever.
Schleiss had a number of family members in the courtroom who are still living, but they opted not to speak. We are tracking several big headlines this morning. First, the FAA says it must do better after that deadly midair collision in D.C. According to a report from the NTSB, there were 85 instances over a 3-year period where a commercial plane and helicopter were separated by less than 200 feet near Reagan Airport. 67 people died when an Army helicopter crashed into an American Airlines flight over the Potomac River in January. 10,000 full-time federal workers with the Department of Health and Human Services Department are wondering this morning if their jobs will get cut. We learned that's how many positions are being eliminated from the department. The White House says it's part of their plan to reduce waste in government.